What's good, y'all? This is Eddie Wang mukbang, and today we got a medium-sized, two-topping Italian sausage and pepperoni pizza from Domino's. I just got it. It's piping hot, fresh. Um, this ain't no Papa John's, so it don't come with the garlic sauce. But and I also got here. You see, 8-piece mango habanero with ranch sauce. And these two was like a deal. So it was like 18 bucks for both of these, like 18, 17, something like that. And I got my Bev. Can't ever forget the Bev. Even though this has been sitting in the car for like a day, but it's okay. It is called Major Melon. So it's like a watermelon. Charge the watermelon. Anyways. So yeah, let's get started. And I have 0 followings. So instead of, I would be, looking at Instagram and reading questions that people are asking me. Like this is my first video, my first mukbang. So I just searched up 100 random questions to like ask. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. And I guess I'll start off by talking about myself first before I dive into like all these weird questions, because you guys don't even know who I am. Oh fuck, this piece broke. But we got this right here. Looks good. So let's dig in. Man. So my name is Eddie Wang, Eddie Wong, doesn't matter. Whatever you guys want to pronounce me. I've been getting Eddie Wong my whole life. No, Eddie Wang my whole life, so I'm cool with it. But I'm currently 18. And I'm a freshman in college. I applied for chemistry. Or no, well, I'm majoring in chemistry, but I might change my major because I don't really like math and science. But I currently am a freshman at USF, University of South Florida. And yeah, it says I'm majoring in chemistry, but I might change that to like biomedical sciences. But I like to play games, League. I know, Asian League player, Valorant, Riot Games, basically. And I also like Supercell games, so like Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, but I don't play those as much now. And I played Clash for like 5 years, 6 years. And I've taken breaks in between, of course. And I used to be like super heavy into like Harry Potter and like Percy Jackson and like the Greek mythology stuff. Yeah, so if you like that, Maze Runner is good too. I like that. So like I'll probably say by the time I was done with middle school, I already finished like the whole Harry Potter series. And I watched like all the movies. And I would say I'm a competitor. I like to compete. Like back in my elementary school, we used to do this thing called first in math. And, well, I wasn't first in math, but I was like top 5, like in my class. And then if you were first, if you had like the most, if you did like the most points that week, you get to wear a medal. And sometimes I wore that. And then in my reading class, oh, you guys can't see, but I dipped the pizza crust and ranch, but I'm probably gonna save it for the mango habanero. But yeah, very solid. Italian sausage and pepperoni. Let me know down in the comments below if pineapple belongs on pizza. I personally, I like it. It's sweet and like, you know, it nicely counters like all the meat and stuff. But yeah. And then we also used to do AR points. I had like hella AR points. And then like I had so much AR points that I had a shirt that I still have it somewhere that it says reading is my superpower. And there was like Moby math or something, and I would always finish that first. And there was like another one where you like read and then there's like the letters. I forgot what it's called, but there was like letters that you jump up to, and I was at like J. Another thing, I like sports. I mainly play basketball. I used to play tennis. Running, I see, I would say I like to run, but I haven't really participated in like any formal like marathons or like 1K, 2Ks, 3Ks, 4K, 5Ks, anything like that. But I would like to. Like the only running I've really ever done was in 8th grade in cross country. And funny story, well, to me, is on the day of the tryouts, I was the only dude who was like hella unprepared. So like everyone, they changed from their like school clothes, what they were wearing during school, and then they'll bust out the shorts and like running shoes. And there was just me and my NMDs, and I was wearing like joggers. So I was like the only dude running in joggers, like the whole like 2 miles that we ran like around the school. And I didn't know how to pace myself, so I like started off fast and I got tired. But I still made the team. And yeah, I did cross country and I tried out for track. I beat some kid in the 100-meter. I beat another kid in the 200-meter. Like my record was like 2-2, but at first I didn't think I like signed up for track so that I missed the first day. So I think if I made the first day, I would have made the track team, but I don't know. I guess we'll never know. But I guess that's a little introduction about me. Now let's try the mango habanero, hot mango habanero. I just felt a cartilage get stuck to my teeth. It's not that hot. And the sauce got really like sticky. It like dried up the sauce. But I mean, it has just been sitting there like that. But I'll say it does the job though. It's good. How cleanly do you guys eat your wings? I like to eat my wings pretty cleanly, I would say. And I forgot to mention, Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year's. Year of the Dragon. May all of you guys be prosperous in whatever adventure you partake in. And yeah, best of things to come to you guys and to me, of course. But I think that's enough about me. So let's answer some of these 400 wild and wacky and totally fun questions to ask anyone. So number one, what is your favorite sleeping position of all time? And guys, feel free to answer in the comments down below with me. So what is my favorite sleeping position? Sometimes, I won't lie, I sleep in a fetal position sometimes. It's warm, it's comfortable. I like to cuddle something sometimes. But I usually like to sleep on my left. Yeah. Like on my left side. So, like this. I would like to sleep like this on my left side. If that makes sense. I don't know why. All fetal positioned up. I mean, I guess that would be of my all time. Because it says, what's your favorite sleeping position of all time? So for me, it'll be that. Maybe. Maybe there's some positions that I haven't explored yet. But for now, that. What's the dumbest way you've been hurt? So, one time in New York, I was in New York. I was like younger. Like a kid, I can't remember how old I was really. Oh, now let's try at the ranch. And I'm sure everyone does this. But I will usually be watching YouTube or like something anime while I eat. But like I was saying, so this particular park, it would be like a little, like, so think of it as like a volcano. So there's like a little hill, like here, and then around it, it gets like progressively like more incline. And then when you get to the other side, it's like more down incline, while the other way, you walk up and down. And basically, we were on vacation. It was me, my mom, and like my grandma and like my cousins and stuff. So we were in the park, we was chilling. And then I think my mom, just being my mom, she smacked my butt for like fun or something. And then she like went like 10 minutes later, she was like walking like in circles around like the mountain area. Not the mountain, but like a little hill. She was walking around it. And I had a scooter, and I was like scootering, and then I caught my mom. Like she was like walking down the incline basically. And I was on my scooter going down the incline, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my get back, my revenge. So I started scootering one hand, and I like tried to like tap her by as like I passed her, but then I started losing control of the scooter, and then I basically tumbled down the rest of the way on the incline, and because of that, this arm is like the bones are like bent slightly like this. So yeah, like now my like left arm is like kind of weird. And basically after that, I was crying, and then I went and sat down, and I put my I sat down, and then I got tired, and then I put my head on my mom's laps, because she also like she saw me crying and stuff, and then she went sat next to me, and I just fell asleep. I got like tired. And I can't remember if we went to the doctors or not, but I think we did. And the doctor were like, you have two options: either just leave it as it is, like a little bent, like nothing's wrong with it, it's fine, it's just bent, or we could break your arms and then put it like back in place and let it like heal out. And I was like, I don't want you breaking my arms. So to this day, even though I'm only 18, I haven't broken a single bone yet, and hopefully never. And I don't know why, but every time I sustain an injury, it's always to my fucking nose. Like my nose used to be perfect. It used to be straight. I don't know if you guys could tell, but like some like here down is like kind of like little fucked, little shifted, a little sideways. But I'm not gonna get no nose job. No, I'm not gonna fix my hand. That's whatever, man. But I remember one time vividly, I was riding my bike. I had a helmet on. No, wait, no. Did I? I might have had a helmet on. Doesn't matter if I had a helmet on or not. But I was going like 2 miles on a bike. I was like literally pushing the pedals of the bike slowly. So I was slowly moving forward. And then my sister, we got off of school at that time, and we were walking home. I biked home, she walked home, and she was like right behind me. and she like said something. I turned around because I couldn't hear her, and then I looked forward again, and I ran straight into a fucking pole, like a light pole, and my nose started bleeding, and then like she pulled out like graph paper so I could like bleed my nose on, and yeah, that's just one of the things that happened to my nose. There's like other instances, but I can't recall them right now. But that's the most noticeable one, like the one that I remember vividly. And then and you guys don't know, well, you guys don't know, but I'm telling you, I was born in New York. And I pretty much got sent to China to live with my grandparents for like 4 to 5 years, like 5. And then I basically grew up in China till I was 5. And then my sister would used to, well, I didn't know her like at that time, but when I was younger, she would like, collect Happy Meal toys, put it in a big box, and then they sent that box to me. And I got some pretty wild China stories, like from when I was younger, low-key. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys don't want to hear it or not. I'm gonna save it for another video, another mukbang, probably. Because I'm not really good at talking. Anyways, long story short, that's the dumbest way I've been hurt. What are 3 scents I like? I think vanilla smells fine. I mean, I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know. And, some people are like, they could smell rain. Like, Floridians especially. Because I'm from Florida. Or I'm in Florida. Like, I've heard people say they could smell rain. And, like, that's pretty cool. Anyways, what sport would be invented next? I don't know. I think pickleball was, like, a new thing, no? My favorite board game? My cousin recently put me on Catan. That's pretty fun. But you can't go wrong with Monopoly either. That's just OG. Which word would you use if you could only use one for the rest of your life? If you want a life of spontaneity and adventure, then the only word you need is yes. But if you want to be very caution, careful, and safe, then the only word you need is no. Would you rather have intelligence over looks? Well, I don't have either, but I'd rather take intelligence over looks. What was your most embarrassing moment in grade school? When is grade school? I don't know. Is grade school high school? If it's high school, I don't know. I don't really have embarrassing moments, but I would say, another reason why I started this channel is, like, I'm fine doing things like this, but I don't really like public speaking. Like, I hate it. Like, I get really nervous. I start stuttering. I start coughing. And then when I start coughing, it makes me feel like throwing up. And sometimes I do throw up. But, like, there's nothing to throw up. So I don't know. So one time, 9th grade, I was in my school's Chinese dragon, like, performance team. And on the day of the big performance, I, like, got really nervous. My knees weak, arms are sweaty, you know? And I started coughing, and I, like, coughed a lot, and I, like, felt like I wanted to throw up. I didn't throw up, and I did the performance without a hitch. But it's always the build-up of, like, it's like the same feeling. Your first time going on a roller coaster, you get that feeling like, oh, like, you're nervous. And, like, you start coughing, and that's me. And then, like, the 9 other people who was part of the dragon, they saw me. And I have, like, stage fright. Stage fright, so, like, stage fright, public, like, performances, things like that, like, really put you out there. And I was the one that, like, jumps over the thing. So we have this thing where we, like, put the dragon under and you jump over. And I was the first person to jump, too. So, thankfully, throughout my years of high school, I never tripped on the dragon. But it would be pretty embarrassing. Would you rather stay in or go out on a Friday night? Well, I'm a gamer. So if it's a Friday night and my friends are online playing games, I would kick it at home and play games. But unless it's like an event that we planned, like, oh, let's go bowling Friday, I'm down to go out. I've never been to, like, a party, so, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Have you ever thrown someone an extravagant party? No. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? I don't know. Frogs. Probably some weird shit. I don't know, man. Out of the 4 seasons, which one is your favorite? Well, my birthday is August 24th. So that's like summer, fall range. Fall is really pretty. Spring is really, you know, like bright, you know, cheery. All the birds, all the trees and all that. Winter, Florida gets a little chilly. But it'll probably be, I don't know. It's either summer, winter, or fall. I don't know. What's the most absurd thing you've been tricked into doing or believing? Well, I don't know. I never believed Santa, Easter Bunny, all that. What's something that's true that nobody agrees with you on? I don't know. Maybe pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Some of you might say. Which instrument has the funniest sound? maybe a trombone or something. I don't know. Also, I say I don't know a lot, and I'm very unopinionated, and that's something I should probably change about myself. Where would you relocate if you're forced to leave the country? Probably like one of those Iceland, like Norwegian areas. Iceland, Sweden, maybe Canada even. Better healthcare, better like systems. You do care about what other people tell you? No. If it's good, I'll take it. If it's bad, I don't care. Yeah, that's something about me. If you can meet anyone in the world today, who would you meet? Meet anyone? I don't know. Like, I could obviously say like the smartest person on earth ever, maybe like Albert Einstein, but then I could also be like, oh, I was a fan of like Juice World, but unfortunately he passed and I couldn't go to the concert. So do I want to meet Juice World? So I don't know. What's the best type of cheese for you? To me, I mean, I know they're all different, but like cheese is cheese. Have you ever thought about what your future baby would be named? I mean, I'm only 18, but sometimes I be thinking like dead ass, like in the car when I was picking up the food, I was thinking of some names, but I don't know. What are your pet peeves? I hate. Is this a pet peeve? I hate bad drivers. I don't know if that's a pet peeve or not. Who's your favorite all-time Disney character? uh, all time? It's got to be like Lightning McQueen or Wally. Are they Disney? I don't know. What was the worst color ever invented? I can't answer that. That answer is very incriminating. The worst color. Hey, what's that saying? One man's garbage is another man's treasure. What is one ability that you believe everybody should possess? To be fucking nice, or to not be able to tell lies. What are some things you would spend with $1 billion? On some Mr. Beast type shit? Yeah, I would probably do some Mr. Beast type shit. Like, generate content, do good for the world. But also, I wouldn't want too extravagant of a life. Like, no, I don't want money, but like, I don't know. Do you believe that love is blind? I mean, I suppose, because you never know who you're going to end up with, you know? Who would you want to trade lives with? The obvious answer would be like anyone with status, fame, popularity, money, and has a positive impact in the world. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that could be me. You know what I mean? And I haven't lived my life fully yet, so no one. What is the fanciest event you've ever attended? Well, I'm not much of a well, I don't know. A wedding, probably. If you could only teach 3 things to your future child, what would they be? What do they mean by like only teach 3 things? I would teach them to be kind. I would teach them I don't know how to be a good freaking human being. Teach them how to be bilingual. The most addictive game for you. The one I've played the longest, or like I spent hella time on, was old Fortnite. I had like 900 hours on it. What period would you travel to if you were given a time machine? Like given, like I retain all my memories of the present. Maybe like the Industrial Revolution. And I would just make a bank. Because I'm gonna just start inventing everything. Would you take it if you had the opportunity to be immortal? My cousin most definitely would. But me, like if I die, I just wish that I would die living like a full life, like doing things that I like. Which would be the smartest animals if they could all talk? It's either like a chimpanzee, a dolphin, an elephant, or a pig. What movie makes you laugh even after watching it several times? I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but I think Rush Hour is like all the Rush Hour 1, 2, 3. They all had their pretty funny moments. If you could have lunch with one person from history, who would it be? That's like that Jay-Z or 500K question. Maybe, I don't know, something that has to be like really interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. Mm. Would you rather cook or eat at a restaurant? I think cooking with your partner would be fun, and I would like to do that. And eating at a restaurant once in a while is cool, but probably if I could cook, I would cook. But yeah, so maybe cook. Do. If dark chocolate is the only available food on this planet, would you eat it? If it's the only available food in the planet, then I would have to eat it. Mm. Do you believe in second chances? It depends. It depends. It really depends because it's really situational. Cause like let's say you have a dude like your partner, and like he cheats on you, God forbid. Like, am I gonna give them a second chance? Are you gonna give them a second chance? Some people are delusional. I'm sorry to say this, but I personally wouldn't. Like, sure, I hear that people could change, people could mature, but once a cheater, always a cheater. What has been the most flattering compliment you've ever received? I don't know. Besides, actually, besides needing to floss more, I've gotten, well, I don't know if he says it to everyone. He probably does, but at that moment, it felt nice. A dentist told me that I had a nice set of teeth. He. What would you like to change in this country if you were chosen as the president? Most obvious answers would be like poverty, homelessness, maybe obesity, welfare, and abortion. Do you have a close relationship with your parents? Not as close as I would want it to be. Especially like especially in like an Asian household. What would you do if you're offered a 1 minute ad slot during the Super Bowl that you couldn't sell? Promote this channel. I think that about wraps it up. Honestly, it's a 45-minute video. No one is probably gonna watch this, but if you like this, like, comment, sub, turn on post notifications. And if you genuinely watched 45 minutes of this, I truly appreciate you. I see you. I admire and I admire that you watched it, first of all. And I can thank you. I appreciate you. And if you did, comment the word pizza. And that's it for me. It's your boy, Eddie. And I wonder how long this video is going to take to process and upload. But this is my first mukbang. Domino's pizza and mango habanero wings. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a good day.